Now, in rural areas, we have this natural wealth, our land and soil, our farmland, forests, waterways, and that represents natural capital. It's the foundation of our wealth. Unfortunately, historically, in Appalachia and in much of rural America, we have tended to overuse that natural wealth. For instance, in clear-cut logging with a tremendous extraction rate, and at the same time undervalue those logs or those natural resources, that natural capital, when we cut it or harvest it and ship it out of the region where most of the economic value, 85 to 90%, accrues to other communities. Interestingly, oftentimes people will say, and this is certainly an issue in the coal fields right now, yeah, it may not be perfect, yeah, there may be some problems with the environment, but we've got to do it this way because of jobs. There's always that trade-off. And yet when you look at the numbers in the coal industry particularly, but in many, many commodity industries, the coal production has remained relatively stable, in fact has increased a little over the last half century, while the jobs, the red line in that graph, have declined dramatically to less than 20% of what they once were over that same period of time. We have to ask the question, is there an alternative? And I often show this slide to remind myself that there is an alternative and that we must pursue that alternative. John Mullins was one of the first tobacco farmers to become a certified organic farmer in our region when we launched that initiative years ago. And this picture of him proudly holding Carolina Gold organic tomatoes he'd raised on his farm while smoking a cigarette says to me, we can do it. We can do it. We can make this shift.